capture their 18th and 19th win in a row here today. However, they will be going up against a club who has had their number. They have won 13 of 17 meetings against Southern New Hampshire, and the Adelphi Panthers. Play is here. She goes fast and gets the swing and a miss to strike her out. Conkle, it's her 5th double of the year. So here comes the 1-1. Swung on and slapped into deep center. Vachon makes the play. Runner is going to tag home and score. So Adelphi with a 1-0 advantage here at the SNHU softball field. So Whitman on second, Cuccio on first. Swung on and missed for the strikeout for Baroni, her second of the day. And now 2 away here in the top of the 5th. The 1-2 from Baroni. In there for strike 3, 3rd strikeout of the day for Maddie Baroni. She gets out of the jam yet again. It's in there for strike 3, so Baroni will get out of the jam yet again. Need another hit here. Southern New Hampshire trailing by 1. 1 out, runner on second. This one lifted into left field. Diving effort, it's going to bounce. Terrell's going to come around and score, and it's going to be 1-1. Emily Critch with an RBI single, and Southern New Hampshire has tied this game up at 1. 0-2 upcoming. Comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Maddie Baroni with a 1-2-3 7th inning, and Southern New Hampshire will come up looking to walk it off for win number 18 in a row after the 2-0 count. Swung on and hit into left and will get down, and Southern New Hampshire is going to walk off in game 1. It's going to be Emily Carbonneau who will pick up the RBI single to left, and Southern New Hampshire is going to win game 1 by a final of 2-1. Welcome back here to the SNHU softball field, where Southern New Hampshire won their 18th game in a row off an Emily Carbonneau walk-off single into deep left field. Welcome back here for game number 2 between Southern New Hampshire and Adelphi. Pitch, slow grounder to second base. Savagey will go on to first. However, Adelphi leads 1-0 here in the top of the 1st. Comes the pitch. Wade with some good contact into the gap. This one's going to fall down. Critch is going to come around. The play at the plate won't be there, so 1-1 here off of a 2-out double by Jordan Wade. Good piece of hitting into the gap. 7-0 this week. 2-2 to Critch is lifted high into left field. This one's going to be out of here. Emily Critch with a 2-run home run, and Southern New Hampshire has a 3-1 lead here at the SNHU softball field. The 0-1 swung on and hit a long way by Savagey. That's going to get over everyone and over the fence for a grand slam. Shay Savagey with a grand slam, and Southern New Hampshire has opened this game up to 8-1. Second home run of the inning as Shay Savagey leaves the yard for her second home run of the year. To a pitch, swung on and popped up. Second baseman over there, however, miscommunication as the center fielder dives. Garzinski is going to come around and score. Wade's going to end up at third. Miscommunication there in the outfield for Adelphi, and the 9th run will come across for Southern New Hampshire. It's her first pitch. Swung on in line for a base hit in right field. Wade's going to try to throw her out and will from right field. It's a 9-3 with the outfield throw. This one on the ground. Terrell over to first, and that's your ball game. Southern New Hampshire has won 19 in a row and 7-0 this week as they win by a final of 10-1.